Showed again why he's going to have a say. As here is Jamie Overton, and Sutherland, nice looking shot, just drives away, slightly over pitch by Jamie Overton, and away for our first boundary of the day. Revis back onto strike. That's a good looking shot from Revis, up on his toes, just forcing it behind square. Beats the dive of Ryan Patel, running down to the third man boundary rope and away for 4. Charging down that hill, over the wicket he comes to Revis. Revis is flat, well, it's not going to improve now, it's flashing this one. Pass backward point and away for 4 more.
99 for 5, Psyche Shaw continuing from the Peaceholm Park end, and that will be 400 up for Yorkshire. Not another batting point, of course, because they're outside the 110 overs. So the score moving on pretty quickly so far this morning, as Kishore is in again, and Sutherland's gone aerial here and should be caught by Rory Burns at mid-off. He's got that completely wrong, and Psyche Shaw picks up his second wicket of the innings. Had that broken toe at one stage, and it's not worked for him as well as it might here. 17 then to Sutherland, as Bess with a nice paddle sweep will get a boundary to get his innings underway. Caps out there as Revis plays a nice sweep shot. He's got plenty on that, and the diving Worrell, who'd been brought up, you may recall, in Kishore's previous over, can't get down for that. Kind of feel, I know his left arm here, but just in terms of a spinner, Revis has got hold of this one, and that has gone all the way, sailing away down to the west stand boundary for 6 runs.
Casual with that one. Worrell bowls, and as we said, no edges through slip from there. He's gone for the square cut. 42 for 6. Worrell to Revis. Revis hits that one. That's a cracking shot. That is the shot of a very, very good batsman, isn't it? He's hit that. I'd have told that.
Here's Kishore again, down the ground from Revis. Lovely shot, lofts that one all the way for 6 runs, just down to our right. 76 now to Revis, 455 for 6, and this time he steps back and pulls away into the leg side and has found the boundary again. 4 more. Kishore in again. Revis has got this one away again through the leg side. Big hit for 6 this time.
Worrell, he's hit beautifully timed off the back foot by Bess.
Can't see where mid or long on is, if indeed there is one, as Revis has got underneath this one. So too has Dom Sibley, but he's going to watch that one sail over his head for 6 more runs.
Around the corner.
Maybe. Kishore then to Revis, who goes back foot, and that will be the moment that Matthew Revis becomes the first centurion in this match and takes his score to 103, and a 4th first-class century for Matthew Revis.
Taking Kishore down the ground and over the top. As this is pulled by Revis, that'll be 6. As forward goes Burns, nice way to get off the mark. Just punching this one down the ground, that'll run away for 4.
No.
As around the wicket goes Code, and he's on the hip of Burns. He's flicked that uppishly, but's timed it as always off his hip very nicely.
On either side, the seam bowlers plug away, and White bowls again, and that's clipped nicely through the onside this time. In again comes White, over pitches and driven back down the ground, up the hill. White bowls Sibley.
Don't bowl there.
Oh, you don't bowl to Sibley on his legs. It's just clipped away down to the.
Code in once again to Burns. Burns drives, good looking shot, half a hand on it at mid off, but he's timed this very nicely as Rory Burns, and that will go away for 4.
Here's White again, ball short of length, nicely played by Rory Burns, and I often purr about Adam Lyth playing that with the front leg tucked up again, and Burns with an easier leave wide of off stump. And Russell Warren turns towards the pavilion, makes an indication, And, yep, they begin to walk off. So that's going to be lunch.
The wicket, 3 slips going down. Edged, between second and third. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Rory Burns is a little fortunate there.
White with that Hendrick-like run-up. Full, lovely shot. Off the legs by Dom Sibley. That's 4 through mid-wicket. White with a rare stray too far down the pitch.
As Code comes around the wicket, width and cut away. That's going to be 4 runs down towards the marquee, away to our right-hand side. And, well, there was one spectator there. He tried to use his foot to stop the ball. Daughter herself about 30-odd years ago. Next delivery. It's played neatly and very nicely, actually. It's a glorious shot. He seems to put nothing into that, and it's just beautiful. Square on the onside. It's 4 runs for Rory Burns.
Sutherland over the wicket, he comes again to the right-handed Sibley, drives, he's taking the single on. This will be the 1,000 runs for the summer, because that's over the boundary rope and away for 4. Wicket again goes Sutherland, and Burns he plays this beautifully. It's close to him and he's waited for it, and then just late cuts it down to the 3rd man boundary rope for 4.
In the final of the Oval. Tier 1. Short, and Burns has pulled this away, clear away on our right-hand side. And it is gone for 6.
Very nicely so far. As Best tosses this one up, and Burns will clip this into the leg side. This will bring up his 50. In fact, that's going to race away for 4. Very nicely played by Rory Burns. So Rory Burns moves on to 50. Sutherland around the wicket to Burns, who drives handsomely through the covers for 4. That's a fairly dismissive shot from Rory Burns. Sutherland is in. He's almost bowled Burns with one that nips back. Burns was laying back to late cut that. It's got an inside edge because it nipped back at him. Wasn't great at running between the wickets. Sutherland's in. That's a nice looking shot from Sibley. Gets up on his toes, has punched that away just behind square.
My desk as Dom Best comes in to bowl to Dom Sibley. A ball that turns quite sharply down the incline to Sibley. Yeah, Best continuing to Peasholm Park end. And he's got him.
Brilliant catch.
Oh, what a catch. Under the helmet there. That short leg by James Wharton, and Dom Sibley has just hit it straight to him.
Yeah.
Bowling here to Ryan Patel, who's got underneath one, but he's cleared the boundary down to our right.
And it's in the air. Second catch, and the wicket straight away. And back on there for Jordan Thompson, the man who makes things happen, according to Jonathan Doidge. Thompson bowls, that's in the air and over the top for 6. And again, Ryan Patel, that is a brave shot. Thompson bowls to him, and that's short, and he swung that one away out to deep mid-wicket, but all the way along the ground.
We need to have Stuart, Butcher, Thorpe, then somebody like Nadeem Shahid would play most of the games, wouldn't they?
Probably will only get 1 unless he hits it in front of square. Next delivery has Jacks out, and that turn to short leg, and again James Wharton taking a smart catch there.
The danger zone, honestly.
The red zone.
He's not an F1 pilot.
Yes. Crashed into the offside for 4 runs. Beaten cover there. The sweeper on the boundary can't get round to it. Code. Bowls edged, and again is running away down very quickly for 4 runs.
Maybe more than 1 beer. Short ball pulled away very firmly and sweetly, and for 6. Cracking shot. He, like several Yorkshire players, probably feels he's binned 100. 78's been a popular score in this match. He's the 3rd man to have made it. James Wharton and Rory Burns preceding him.
Code to Blake. Bowls. That one goes through, beats him outside the off stump. Well bowled Ben Code, unlucky.